Oh, fuck no, baby. Alright, I gotta use a sub on this map, no cap. Oh my god.
What is good, everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video. This will be the first Call of Duty Vanguard video on the channel, and I miss you all so much. Aww. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of stuff to upload during the off season, but when the new game officially drops, I'll be uploading tips and tricks videos, class setup videos, the settings videos, the crazy movement and broken glitches we find in the game videos, to help you become the best Call of Duty Vanguard player you can be. It's going to be a great season, and I'm looking forward to it. But without further ado, let's get right into it. And this will be the first Call of Duty Vanguard settings video of 2021. Let's get it. Start with the controller settings. This applies to everyone on PC, Xbox, and PS5 or PS4, whichever one you're on. You can use these controller settings, and pretty much I would say most of the pro players use similar settings to this, so definitely give this a try. I use 6.6 for the sensitivity, 1.0 ADS. I do not really change that. I know there is some like high zoom and other stuff when snipers are involved, so maybe I'll get into that later, but at the moment I'm not really sniping too much. Tactical flipped, this is all preference. Then I use flipped, so I shoot with my bumpers instead of my triggers. It's just a habit from when I switched over from Xbox to PS4 in like the Black Ops 3 days, and I just kept it the same. Always use dynamic aim assist. Dynamic aim assist is better than standard, and it's better than linear in multiplayer Call of Duty. It just gives you like, it literally like aims for you and gives you like, I don't know, it gives you insane aim assist. So trust me, use dynamic. I've been using it since it got brought into the game in Modern Warfare, and I have not looked back. Pretty much all the best players in the game use it. Controller vibration, I do not use it. Target aim assist on, of course. Airborne is just manual, because if it's automatic, then like sometimes you might just like climb and you don't want to. For pubs, I'm using auto tac sprint because it makes the game way smoother, makes slide canceling so much easier. So trust me, use this. I do not know if it will be allowed in competitive. We're gonna have to see later when the game gets released and all the pros discuss it. But for now, I'm gonna be using it because it feels very smooth, and I don't want to torch my controller without using ATS. Sprint cancel reload, I currently have that off, but I might turn this on, just depending on how I'm feeling. If I want to be able to stop my reload. ADS is melee for the weapon mount. Weapon mount is usually going to be off in competitive games. I don't think weapon mount will be allowed. Turn that off as well. Slide behavior, make sure you put this to tap instead of having to hold, because if you have to hold, it's going to be a little bit harder to slide. Tap to slide is so much better. Make sure you're using that. Aim down sight is just hold, equipment hold, steady aim hold. Like, this is all just the basic stuffs. Tap to reload, and they have like some other ones they introduced. Prioritize reload, you may tap to reload and interact. If both are, it will tap to reload, hold to interact. Okay, so that's pretty much like the in Warzone, where you can just like tap it and stuff like that. So it's they just added it to this because we're back on the Modern Warfare and Warzone engine. Automatic fire behavior, yeah, that's just hold when you're shooting. If you use toggle for this, you are a madman. Getting into more fun stuff, we have the ADS sense multiplier for steady aim. I tried that at 1.0. The stick button layout is just default for me. ADS stick swap is off. Left trigger dead zone is 0, right trigger dead zone is 0. So the faster you pull these down, the faster, or the faster you pull the triggers, the faster the game detects if you put it on 0. If you put it to the max, it will be, you'll have to pull it down, and it will take longer to get that, and it won't be able to shoot as fast. I put my left stick to 0 and then my right stick to 5, but you can go in private match and really test this one out, because you really want to get it as low as possible without getting stick drift. So I would say put it to 0-0 if you have a controller, shoot at a wall, see if it moves, and then bump it up one at a time until it stops moving. I put this at 85 for the input dead zone, or left and right stick input dead zone, so I can strafe a little bit quicker. I think it's a really big help to just be able to strafe and stuff. So definitely try that out. Auto move forward off, door bash interaction automatic. So I'm just bashing through those doors. Somebody once told me the world is... Quick satchel charge detonation off as well. Whew, okay, that was a lot of settings. Okay, that's gonna be like the longest one, except for the graphics. Subtitles, this is personal preference, is off. I don't like the subtitles in this game because it says the things every single character says in the game, instead of just calling out like the like hard point moved, or the hard point is popping, or it's ending. Like, it's calling out every single sentence. So I'm not too big of a fan of the subtitles right now. This is all just basic stuff. I turn on my FPS counter and server latency just so I know if I'm like on a bad server or my ping's really high, and then make sure I'm getting 240 frames in the game. Master volume, have it on 100, music volume at 0. I just have my hit marker sound effects on Vanguard. I don't know. I kind of like the Vanguard sound effects, but I might try Classic out just to see. But Vanguard sound effects are kind of hidden right now, not gonna lie. This is voice chat stuff. And now to the fun stuff, the graphics. Okay, this is for a lot of the PC players as well. We have display mode, which is going to be full screen, of course. Then this is just my monitor. Refresh rate, I put on auto 240. If you're on PC, make sure you are playing on 240, and make sure you go into your NVIDIA settings, right click with your mouse on your desktop, go to NVIDIA control panel, make sure your thing is on 240 hertz or 240 frames. Frame rate limit custom, low latency enabled, 1920 by 1080. My brightness just stays at default 50. I got all this kind of just basic right here. And now, oops, let's go here. The quality. This is actually a really cool thing to do. What did I hit to like make everything low? It was crazy. But I pretty much put everything to low to get the most frames as possible. That's pretty much what everyone wants to do. I know some other players who aren't like competitive and just want their game to look beautiful will like make everything super high. But when you're on PC, it takes more out of your PC and you lose more frames. So I want the most advantage I can and be able to see the most frames I can in every single game. So that's why you're pretty much going to see everything being on low. Low texture, low, off, low, high, low, shadow, low, sun, shadow, medium, off, low, off, high for the shadow spot quality, because it's definitely important to see shadows in this game as well. GTO, set the quality for ambient inclusion. This, I don't even know what this is, to be honest, but I'm just putting it to medium. Low, anti-aliasing, I just have it on the SMA 2x at the moment, then 100 right here. Off to the gameplay, I play on 95 field of view. This is what I play on in Cold War. 95 field of view and affected. When you're on independent, it aims in like really far, so it's good to use an AR on independent and a sub on affected. The maps we're playing right now, these Hotel Royale and Eagle's Nest are close range maps. The Gavutu and Red Eye, or like red something, the snow map that I really don't like, it would be really good to use independent. So it's probably going to be ARs use independent, subs use affected again. That's going to be like the meta. World motion blur is going to be off. You just do not want to look like you're the Flash going into different dimensions in Call of Duty. It's just not the play. Weapon motion blur off as well, so your weapon isn't looking all blurry like that. And the depth field of view, it pretty much simulates camera lenses out of focus regions that will appear blurry. So when you're like zoomed in, the rest of the stuff will just appear blurry, and I don't really think I've never used that in Call of Duty. I don't even know if that's been in most CODs. I don't think it really has, but I personally would just rather have everything stay the same like I'm used to without having other stuff get blurry. I don't know, maybe this might be good eventually, but at the moment I really don't think it's too helpful. But you know, we'll test it out, we'll figure it out, the best stuff, and keep on updating you guys. But this is going to be the first settings video of Cold War beta, and it's back to the grind now. But thank you guys all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully it helps you get as many kills and all that good stuff as you can get. But thank you guys all for watching once again. I will see you in the next one, and as always, my name's Attach, and I'm out. Peace.